Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Minecraft. Okay. Now we have got everything in there where it should be, and then I can come back into here. So this bit under here, we want to just put those in there. Now what I originally thought was that I was supposed to put bars all the way, just put blocks covering up these hoppers. Well, that doesn't work. And then I thought something else, and I can't remember what I thought, but it doesn't really matter because it was wrong. So I'm just going to go up to here, and I'm going to get rid of that water there for a moment. I've got more water up there. That is actually where the cactus plant is going to be coming in up there, so it's not anything that concerns us at the moment. Now, what you got to do with an item stream is you've actually got to align the items over the hoppers, and this is the bit that I got wrong. Now, from a little bit of research that I've done, I have found that apparently you want to put iron bars above the hoppers like this. So this allows the items to sort of line up and then go past the hoppers. But what I want to do first is I need to align them. And either I'm going to be able to dig out a line along here and put iron bars in all the way along this run, all the way up through here. So we're just going to dig all of this out in a minute. And the iron bars are going to go back to here somewhere. I'll put them to about there. Actually, I'll put them there for a minute just to keep the water on the straight and narrow. And then we'll run iron bars all the way along here. You know what? Let's get rid of that for a minute. So we'll go in like this. I don't think anything can spawn on top of the iron bars, so we don't need to worry about filling in any of this. But just in case they can, I am going to take a precaution. I don't want anything spawning in here. It probably wouldn't cause us any problems, but you never can tell. So just in case, we will actually put a few torches just along here like this, all the way along this channel. There, like that. Right, so we get up to this point. Now, we still need to line up the items so that they then can travel along all of this. And that's the part that I got so horribly, horribly wrong the first time around. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring that down to there. I've now run out of packed ice, so I have to go and get some more. Before we go and get more packed ice, though, I can just do a quick test on here and see if this new little system that I've got is going to work. So in order to make the water streams work, you want to put a half slab down like that. And then on the other side of it, you drop down a block of ice there and then just break it and the water will carry on like that. This is now able to be tested. Actually, I can jump up and climb over the top of this. Now, in order to line up the items, they're all going to be coming down from that direction. They come whooshing down here, and then we need them to head off down that side. So I'm going to break that one, and I'm going to break that one, and this way I can get several items in here to line these up. Now, I thought it was sea pickles that we wanted in here, but it's not. You want sea pickles if your item's coming from the other way, and you want to line them up back against your wall back here, but we don't want to do that. So what we actually want to use, you can use cakes to do this, which I didn't realize, but we want to use a chest. Put down chests in here like this.
Cake sounds nicer.
I know, I thought that would actually be really cool. So we might end up sort of doing this in future with our item streams, always using cakes. Because it's going to be a good use for cake.
I like cake.
Yeah, I feel that it would be good to have a proper use for cake. So we can do a quick test here. I dump that in there and then that actually worked. Right, we'll jump into free cam mode and we will run along here. And that was picked up. So I can do it from... Oh, hang on a minute. I need to be facing that way so that I've got free cam. So when I do my... I can go into free cam mode and I can still drop an item. So if we go down over here and if I press Q a minute, it'll throw an item down. And it came straight along the edge, exactly as it was supposed to, slid over that bit and went into the first hopper. So that works perfectly as we want. So all I've got to do now in order to just finish this little bit off is get a few more bits of ice. Don't think I've got any. Oh, no, I don't have any here. So we'll just quickly go back to the base and grab some. We've also got plans here for this furnace. Once the furnace area is built, we're going to sort of have a little bit of a road around the outside, that kind of thing. And as soon as we've finished up this little bit with this item stream, we will go and fire up this bamboo farm. And I will have a little bit of a free cam fly around first. Oh, that's the other item stream. This is the one that we're after down here. Okay, so we want to pop into here a minute. We'll climb down through there. We have to break this block here a minute. So that water will go the wrong way for a second. Doesn't matter. We want to go down here. Now, that's ice. This is packed ice. It's got to be packed ice that we use. There, and it will go right down to the very end, just there. I'm going to bring this back to, about here, I think. And then we need to change that over from packed ice to regular ice, right in there. Break that one. And now we've got an item stream that goes to the end. And then I've got, that'll be where the slab goes, so that will be where the ice block goes. If I break that one a minute, you just get an idea of where it runs to. So I'm going to put the next ice block there. And then I'll put the slab back behind it right here.
Yay, it's a grown-up!
Oh, ideal.
And he's in the end. And he's over the hatch.
Oh,
it
ideal.
Worked.
Okay, so we've got our villager breeder all up and running. We've got this bit in here. This is all up and running as well. Let me just put in the last half slab in there. So that should, in theory, send items all the way along now right over to the very end of it. We can cover over the top just in here. So I'm going to use regular sandstone in there and cover those bits. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into free cam a minute, and I'm going to quickly show you the bamboo farm. So underneath, down here, let me just turn off the light level markers a minute. There we go. Right, underneath, we've got railway track that runs up and down, and you can build this however you like. The original plan that I got was actually to put a redstone block underneath here, but that's a bit of a flex that I can't afford at the moment. So I made a whole load of levers, and the reason that levers aren't so great is because you've got to place them down, and then you've got to go along and you've got to click each one individually to activate them all, and it's time consuming. And then you've got to put a line of redstone torches along the top and double check that they all work. Out of all of that lot, there was only 3 that weren't actually switched on, and that was entirely Sen's fault because she blew a creeper up above them and broke them. So it wasn't even my fault.
I don't remember that.
Uh-huh. Sure you don't. That's why you sent me a text message telling me about it.
If you say so.
Uh-huh. I do. So down this end, this is a 4-directional flying machine bamboo farm, and the good thing about this one is Sen keeps describing me talking about Ilmango as my man crush. And, well, yeah, okay, fair enough. But he has so many good ideas. And this one, the reason that this one is quite effective, you've got this little tiny machine right here, and the bamboo will actually grow faster than this one can get across the farm, but it provides a steady stream of bamboo that will fill up all of the minecarts down below and make all of that work. You can't see the minecarts because I'm actually stood at the other end, so they're not rendering in because I'm just in free cam. But this one here, it will fly all the way up, it will move over a little bit, it will fly all the way back to this next docking station. It will keep going until we turn the machine off. When it reaches the end over there, it turns around and it flies all the way back down over to this end, reaches this corner, and then it heads off up that way again. And the reason we had to change these walls right here all to the glazed terracotta is because of all these slime blocks. Probably didn't have to do it on that side, but I thought it would look better if we had a band all the way round with glazed terracotta that was all the same pattern, same height, etc., etc. And the only mistake that I really made was that block right there shouldn't have been one of those blocks. I should have had that as a glazed terracotta block as well. But I don't actually think it looks that much out of place, really. I think it does look all right. And this is all the gubbins over here, the internal workings. And basically, this is just unloading stations. The minecarts come over, they sit on the hoppers. That activates the unloading station, which is a really, really simple design. I'm not sure what the droppers do on this side, how that kind of makes it work. I think it transfers the signal back through to this side over here, which activates the droppers and spits things into here. Now, I will just say, I have not yet tested this, so I don't know if this unloading station even works. And that's what we're going to do today, but I wanted to do this on video. So we're going to head off down there. Sen, would you like to come with us?
Yeah. Do I need anything?
Just you, your beautiful self, and
Hang
your
on,
crown.
wait.
You
Where
need
we
to have.
Oh, okay.
You need to have your crown. You can't have Queen Sen Leia without her crown. Sen is the one that has gone and done this wall here. She did all of this with sand. She put the glass in. She did that wall over there. I did quite a bit of the build in the middle, but a lot of the building and everything and all the digging and stuff like that Sen does, and also all the lighting up and so on. Sen tends to do a lot of the what would be classed as the more mundane work, and yeah, she does a lot of it. But Sen actually likes doing that part of it, and she's quite happy to go and do that part of it. It's up there, right? So eventually, what I'll do, this is the on-off switch right here. What I will do is I will change this so we'll have our input signal. Actually, it's in the on position at the moment. It stays
where are you?
Down the end, right here. There we go. Right, there is Queen Sen. So eventually we will have our control for this. When we've built our furnace all the way over there, the control for it will be in that tower room down there. What I would like you to do, Sen, I'm just going to go into free cam a second. I would like you to use the lever there and start this one up when I say so.
Okay.
Unless you want me to flick the lever, but I thought you'd like to have the honours.
I'm quite happy to do it.
Right. Fire it up. And there we go. And it starts breaking. So we get a little bit of lag from it breaking, but because it's only doing 3 lines at once, it's not server destroying lag. And that will run through there. And then what we can also do, as soon as we move away from it a little bit in free cam, we can go in underneath here and you can see the minecarts over there. They're on their way back already.
Oh, is it just that one line?
The 3, yeah. Are you in free cam? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all of these minecarts, they're already working, and if we look in here, you can see the bamboo's already been thrown into the water stream down here. Everything is working.
On the bottom of the floor.
Eh?
There's lots of loose bamboo on the floor.
Which floor?
On the grass.
Yeah, it will be. The minecarts over here are still unloading.
Okay.
Once they've finished unloading, they'll go back up through again.
Yeah.
And they're starting to move now. They're starting to go up through, and then we're getting more and more minecarts coming back in and unloading as well. They are going right into the slab of sandstone there in places. It's sort of a little bit alarming how far in they are going. But I mean, some of these minecarts, they must have been completely filled to the brim.
There's a creeper right below your below all of this.
Oh, is there?
Mhm.
And
in a amethyst.
Oh, thing. Right. There is the machine working away. So I don't know, because Ilmango's version of this was 70 blocks by 70 blocks, and I wanted to be a bit more extravagant than that, so I made mine 140 blocks long and 70 blocks wide. So I suspect that this is not going to be a lossless farm. I suspect that we're going to have a lot of bamboo that we won't actually pick up, because I got a feeling that the minecart hoppers are going to fill up completely. So there, it's come all the way back, and now it's moved over, and it's going again. Now, the only thing, if you do build this one, I'll probably forget to include a link to the world download. Search Ilmango Bamboo Farm or Ilmango Sugarcane Farm, and you will find the video that has this one in it, and then you'll be able to get the world download and you can copy it for yourself. The only thing that you do need to note is that after you've turned it off, you don't want to leave the area until everything has come to a halt, or it could break something. So we can have a look down in here a minute. If I can see. Right, I can't see inside these because of the glass in the way, so I can't sort of see what's going on in there. There's a little bit of bamboo sort of glitching out here in places. But generally speaking, it's doing everything that we would want it to do.
Yay!
There's a lot of bamboo there. Now, I'm leaving that running for a second. I'm going to just scramble up here. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... I don't know if I should turn it off yet or not. Where's the bamboo harvester? It's all the way down this end. Right, if we look down in here and just look at the amount of bamboo, we can't see it all the way back up there because it doesn't render in on the free cam. Look at the amount of bamboo that is lying on the floor. Probably a better way of doing this, actually, would have been if I'd done it 140 blocks wide and only the 70 blocks long. Thinking about it, that probably would have been a better way to do this. So I deliberately went far bigger than I needed to on this, just because I thought it would be fun. So if I engage that one there like that, when the minecarts now return, they will just stop.
Oh, we got another Rambo.
Oh, have we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ideal. So I can't stray too far from the farm until the flying machine is docked. You've got to allow it to dock. It takes a minute or two to dock. Because of the increased length that I've gone and put in, it will take a little bit longer. But he is about to come back and dock there. The minecarts themselves, they're still on their run. So that one's going to go up to that point, and then it's going to stop right there. And that's the end of that. And now all the minecarts are coming back in. And they're going to stop because I've turned the machine off. So any bamboo that you see lying here on the floor is now wasted. That's all just going to disappear. So, yeah. I made this way bigger than it needed to be, and it could definitely be argued that the way I've made it is wasteful. But, I mean, if we were to leave this running continuously now for a couple of hours so that the machine can travel all the way across and go all the way back, it might not then be quite so extravagant, because I don't think we would have quite as many full-grown bamboo plants. I haven't timed it yet to see what it would be like going all the way across. But what I might do is stand here with it running an AFK and then do a short time-lapse of the entire machine running sometime soon. But let's quickly go in and have a look at our item stream. I'm too far away to see any items. You can see the bamboo coming over here. Alright, it's sort of clumping up at the moment. If we look back over this way, there. So what it does is the bamboo all kind of like joins together, and then the way the game renders it is it puts, or it stacks up the different items. So if we go, actually now that everything is stopped over there, we can come back down this way, and we can take a look at the actual items coming in here, and we can see they're going right the way across where they should be. So they go past these, and each of these items that are coming in is actually quite a large number of items coming in. The way the game stacks them up now really, really reduces lag, which is absolutely fantastic, and it means that we can move thousands and thousands of items per hour through our systems. I'm really pleased with that. Everything is working as it should. We will now see what it's going to be like when we move away, because if I go over to the cactus farm itself, the unloading station down the other end is going to move into lazy chunks rather than being fully loaded, and it may stop or it may not. I don't really know. So there was another bit that I want to do. So this in here is temporary storage. Well, it's not temporary. This is the bamboo storage, but the actual furnaces, they're going to be in front of this bit. We'll redirect the item stream coming in to go into furnaces in a little while. If we look down this end, we've just got a few random items from the building work. They've all gone into these chests, and everything's in here where it should be. But right in the middle, we're already getting bamboo, and this is how fast it travels and how much is in each of those stacks. And if we look in here, if we gather all of this lot up together, in just that short time, we've easily acquired ourselves a double chest full of bamboo. Just having it on for a few seconds.
Nice.
Now, myself and Sen were not really ones for staying AFK for days at a time. And this is one of the reasons why I, in particular, I mean, I don't know, I haven't actually spoken to I haven't spoken to Sen about this, but I'm going to assume, because I know Sen fairly well, that for us, the big appeal of spending several days or even like a week or two building a massive farm like this is that we can turn the thing on, we can AFK it for one day, and then we've got enough supplies to last us for probably 6 to 12 months of gameplay, which is absolutely fine by me, because I would rather put in a week's work and have the farm then provide us for a year than have to constantly keep going back to the farm over and over and over and over. It just
you
like
just enjoy doing the build as well, don't you?
Yeah, I really like the big builds. If Il Mango's farm was, a fairly good balance, then, I just like the idea of having something that is so insanely big that it's definitely not the right balance. And, well, this one here, having seen it run, I'm slightly frustrated with it. I think I should have made it wider instead of longer, because that way we'd be picking up more of the items. We'd have more bamboo coming in. But anyway, that's only a little minor detail. It doesn't really matter. So the other, I want to do a little bit of decorative work down at the bottom. I'm not happy with just having torches everywhere down here for lighting. I wanted to make the lighting look a little bit better. So we've gone with the red sandstone in here, but I didn't want to use red sandstone everywhere. So I thought, well, we'll use normal sandstone because this is still desert kind of theme for the bamboo and cactus farm and everything, which is why I've gone for the chiseled sandstone in here. But it doesn't feel quite right just having it like this. So I thought that what we could do is apparently not bring a crafting table. Why didn't I bring a crafting table? Sen?
Yeah?
Would you be able to meet me in the bamboo storage room with a crafting table, please?
Yes.
There is definitely one in the house if there isn't one anywhere else.
There's one over by the villager farm.
Yeah, right, ideal.
Sorting out space.
Right. So, yeah, what I'd like to do is I would like to craft something a little bit unique in here. Well, it's not necessarily unique. It's just a slightly different approach to things. And I've seen it once before, a long time ago, and I thought it looked really cool. So what you do is you put an item frame on the wall, and you put an anvil on the item frame, and then you don't look at the item frame, you look to the side so that you're highlighting the block itself, and you put the torch on the wall, like that. And you've basically got a wall sconce. You've got a holder right there. Now, you could try this with several other different blocks, and I haven't personally tried it with any other blocks, so I don't know what it would look like. But like, if I go on here and I hit that one, we take the anvil off of there.
Oh, you've got one right here.
Oh, have I? Where?
In one of your chests out here.
Oh, up there. Yeah, I forgot about that one. If I was to go and put, say, that block on there, it doesn't look quite as good, does it? So there are, like, we got so many blocks in the game, I don't really know which one I would use to even attempt to do something like this. But, you know, we'll go with this, with the anvil. So you put the anvil on here, and you could turn it upside down so it goes like that, but that to me doesn't look quite as good. It sort of glitches through a little bit. That does kind of look like you've got a torch that's being just pinched on the sides by a little bit of iron, and then you've got this that wraps around the bottom of it, and it's holding the torch in place. But the glow item frames, these look even cooler with this. Like, they genuinely do look even better. You put the anvil on there, and then you put that on there, and just the glow effect around it, I think, just looks a little tiny bit better than it does without. So I want to do this with glow item frames. And I want, where did the, oh, you gave me the crafting table. Right, there we go. So we'll just drop the crafting table down there a second. And take that off the wall right there. So we kind of need torches down here. I wasn't sure what to do about the lighting down low, because I don't really feel that torch is the answer down there. So first up, we're going to take our item frames in here and our glow ink sacks there. We're going to use all of them, and we've now got 30 glow item frames. So we can't go and use them all up. We definitely want to put one there and one there. And we're going to do this. We're going to have them directly opposite each other. And we're going to want to make several anvils as well. So I've got my blocks of iron right here, which we're going to need. Anvil there. I can only make 9 because I don't have very many iron ingots for this. So I can make those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do. There's a couple more anvils that we can do. There's another 10 anvils. That's about it. We might need Sen to get us some more.
What do you need?
We might want more anvils in a minute, but we'll see. Right, so if I just remove a few of these torches here, we'll bring back the light level overlay so that we can see where it is. Then we will place... Actually, I'm going to remove that one. Okay. A little bit of server lag right there. Never mind. And put you... You got to get...
Oh, dear.
Yeah, you getting a lag spike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Oh, I know exactly what that's about. School has just finished for the day in the UK, and all the kids are getting home and jumping onto all their respective servers. There's always a lag spike at this time of day, and I think it's the same for just about any server provider. Right, so I've got the item frames right here. I could just go and put one here to where you can just see the faint outline there. But we don't want to do that. It's going to be too close. We use up too many. So what we'll do is we'll count down to where the light is reaching, which is right there, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks right there. So then if I go this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll place one there like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be spot on. Right, so we'll put that one in there, and we'll put that one in there, and then we'll put, you've got to line up on the side, put a torch, Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.